Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
And welcome back to ESL TV, guys, for the Black Monster Cup. We're into our second set of games for tonight, and our second game of that as well here. It's going to be counter-clockwise up against Denial. And right now, Denial has won their first game in this set here against their opponents, and right now they're basically one win away from securing themselves a spot into the playoffs. And, well, let's see what's going to happen in this one. We do see some interesting laps, but if you guys are unfamiliar with the teams, let me go and introduce you the players for both of them. Over on the side of CCC, we have Mikey R, Molwarth, Tordos, Shina, and Nico. And over on the side of Denial, we have Babunia, Kikis, Nick, Woolite, and Super Ace. And right now, we're going to see Denial try to deny, get it? A blue buff away from CCC, as those spears are just missing, unfortunately, or being more being dodged. As I say, that one hits. More being dodged by the side of Denial here. But unfortunately, they're forced to back away. There will be a pink ward in that bush, and that pink ward will be taken down immediately here. So, a little bit of a waste of a little bit of money there. But, all good. All good. I like that you're not formal in your manners, Jason. It's nice to know. Yeah. I'm actually a very... Okay, I don't even know the word I was looking for. I have manners. Lots of manners when I like to, or when I choose to. Alright, so red buff can be started for Molwarth there. He's gonna pick that one up. Kiki's gonna go for the same start as well. And as you can see, he does have a ward down at that blue buff, and there is one on the opposite side as well. So be a little careful there if he's gonna go for that invade. It might not work out for him. Remember, we did see basically the same start out of CCC last time. They went for the red, then tried to go for a blue steal. Their blue, unfortunately, was not there at the time. And then he went for his own blue, and he, or Kikis went for the opposite blue. And he eventually did get killed because of that one. Actually, no, this is exactly what happened. They didn't run. He did take the first blue. That was Molwarth getting that one. And then Kikis went to go take the enemy's blue, and he got destroyed by that first blood and giving over the early control over to Nico and Shina. But now Rise and Kale, I'm going head-to-head here in the bottom. Currently 6-8 in CS, so a little bit of a lead built up for Kale, but it's not going to stay that way for much longer, I would assume. And we're going to have that Caitlyn Thresh lane here in this top side here. Jinx, well, the range is going to be a little bit difficult for her. Oh god, what the hell? Ryu, that's just weird. You crossed the line from kind of funny at first to weird with those last comments, but Super is taking a lot of damage here. These lanes not really gonna have sustain just yet. Gonna come up to those Vamp Scepters when those do finally get built. And the hook. Well, first of the game, unfortunately, will not connect here, but it looks like right now we're gonna see Molwarth going for a gank on middle. He's looking for the kill on Nick, who does have Flash, does have Ghost. And he has a gold card. Molwarth's gonna hit with that one. He gets hit with the spear though, gets jumped on. Look at the damage. He's being forced to flash out of that one. And maybe even forced to back away from base, but he does have some health pots, so it looks like he will be fine here. That's still a lot of damage done, a lot of pressure applied by Molwarth there off the bat. Thanks everyone for sticking around, by the way. There's still like 670 of you on stream. I always like to read what you guys are chatting. I mean, I know there's some problems with the Facebook Connect right now, which unfortunately can't do, and I believe Twitch does know about that, but feel free to say something in chat if you guys aren't. I always like to read these messages since I can obviously see them in the game. 2 monitors is OP. Alright, but Rise, or Babunia sitting there with a teleport not up just yet. He wants to build that tier as soon as he possibly can. I'm assuming when that teleport is built, he will be going for, or not, the teleport is up, he will be going for that yet again. I'll be returning back to lane. All in all, though, we do have Jinx with an early lead in the top side. Honestly, due to the poke that Super Ace is able to do here. And Mikey R has been able to build up a little bit of lead here as well, bottom side. Kind of. Depends whether or not Bupuni does get those last hits. But Tordos getting ganked here. Gonna get feared as well. Does pop the heal, try to range him, but not gonna be enough. And he will get feared up either way, but they're not gonna commit for that one. He will back away. But that is 2 summoners now down for this. Is he gonna stick around that long? He's trying to bait them in for Molwarth to come in, but he has to be careful. He's gonna get feared up. One more attack will be it. He gets killed for first blood. I don't even know what that was about. I mean, we do see Molwarth pick up a kill though over onto Nick, and he's not gonna unfortunately get the kill on Kiki's, but it will be a 1-for-1 trade. both junglers securing that one, but that was... Huh. That was interesting. Did not really expect that to happen, but it did. And we're all tied up in kills here. Obviously not tied up in gold though, as we have a nice little bit of a lead, 500 gold built up for the side of Denial. Alright, so Rise has picked up his tier now and another Sapphire Crystal. And it's kind of weird. I mean, well, it's not weird. Let me explain what I mean. Typically, you see people who build a Catalyst go for the Ruby Crystal first to sustain or to survive the late a little easier, but he's going for the mana. He's going for some damage. And we'll see how that works out against Mikey. Maybe he didn't have the mana for it. Yeah, Razor, you like that? I need 2 more made though, and I haven't figured out what I want yet. I took down the old Capo one because I didn't like it. But now Babunia and Mikey going head to head here. Babunia doing some good damage. He's level 6, so he could actually force him out of lane probably a little bit. Mikey has hit level 6 though for himself, and I see both teleports are now done. The Thresh and Kha'Zix both swap over to a Sweeping Lens at the same time. You see on the side Denali, unfortunately do not have any, but the poke is still being present here in this top lane. And that CS lead is kind of being reflected in that 56 to 49. And Morwarth, well, Kha'Zix jungle can be very, very deadly here. Gonna be taking out some wards. It's the second pink ward, I believe, of the game. I think he might... he could potentially go for Dragon soon. If he gets a successful gank on the bottom lane or something like that, that very well could happen. Or maybe they see Nocturne towards the top side, because Kiki's, well, he's now level 6, and he might ult into that top lane. If that happens, then that should be a turret for a Dragon trade. Rigo's Lantern has been picked up for Kiki's though. And me stacking that one up here as we're... Oh, Dirty Camera seems to love his bottom lane here, and you're seeing Rise get very low. He does have Flash, and actually forced to use it as well, as Mikey used his. And he will back off. Meantime, Kiki's 12 stacks on his Wriggles. And maybe looking for that gank on the top side here. Nikos has to be careful. He's getting chased down. Flay to come in, knock Jinx away. Exhaust comes in as well to Shina. And that will be Nocturne's ultimate used. And he's chasing straight in for him. Morwarth comes in though. And does force them back. He's jumping straight into the back line. And he's a little overextended. They haven't really turned around to fight this out. Kiki's, he's not going to escape this one. They probably should have just fought here. In the end, he gets taken down. That's a red buff taken away as well. Now Tordos, well, he's not sitting very healthy. Gonna have to be a little bit careful here. Alright, so now Super Mega Death Rocket coming in. Ooh! Oh god, I almost killed Nikos there. I actually didn't expect that, and Super Ace was coming, but unfortunately he's not going to do anything about that. But they keep the turret alive, that's the important part. That's what they were going for there. And in fact does work here, and Nick is pulling out a lot of blue cards here. But he'll be getting his own blue up here in just a second. Maybe we'll throw some more golds after that. But we see the Catalyst stuff picked up for Babunia. And Mikey still working towards that Master's Tooth, and CS pretty much in the entire game is pretty dead even. There was obviously in the last game between Babunia and Mickey, there was a huge CS discrepancy where Babunia was like 20 to 70 CS throughout the whole game ahead. And right now, unfortunately, he's not really able to do that on Rise here. And we do even see Nick going for his finished Codex instead of a Chalice first. Or, so yeah, instead of a Chalice first, so probably go back and pick up his Unthene soon. Actually goes for Merlin instead. Nice, goes for extra cooldown reduction. Obviously the healing reduction when it comes to Nidalee. And you see Babunia trying to sustain with the help of that Catalyst, and he very well could potentially pick up the kill into Mikey, though. He doesn't have Flash, he doesn't have Ignite here, so it's going to be a little bit difficult for him to do that. You see both of them dancing in and out of range of each other. And here comes the Twist Fate ultimate. Coming on the bottom to Mikey, gets re-imprisoned and holds it himself, but I'm not sure he's going to escape this one here. He gets taken down, but Babunia secures that one. A great gank coming in, and that has given them a tied up kill score here at 2-2. Though they still maintain that 1.3 thousand gold lead here. In the meantime, Kikis did rotate over towards middle to defend onto that turret, so not gonna lose that one. Blue card salute. There's some emoticon for that. Oh man. So, Babunia. I don't have Rod of Ages completed just yet here. Nick, be a little bit careful, but this gold card comes in. Nice dodge as well. And he will be just fine here. But that pink ward, well, that will stay alive for a little bit longer here. In the meantime, Woolite and Super Ace taking on double golems. So we're trying to keep up and farm here. We're trying to get a little bit of an advantage. As you can see, they do slightly have it. In terms of overall gold, they are currently ahead about 200 at this point. But Dragon becoming more and more of a likely possibility here for either team. And one downside to the lineup that Denal has is Nocturne is not the greatest smiter. Like, in general, he is not that great at smiting, if you think about it. Kha'Zix has percent damage on his Q, depending on what their health is at. We'll get back to that in just a second. Here's Nick forced to use this Ghost. Looks like he will escape. But back to what we're saying, Kha'Zix has his percent damage with his Q based off of health. So he has an execute ability. Nocturne, well, he doesn't. And when it comes to Smite War, most of the time it should go in Kha'Zix's favor. We do have Turtles getting low in middle, but just a ping. He's not going to go down here just yet. His spears aren't unfortunately hurting too much, but he's sitting decent on farm, sitting on decent on gold. 2,000 to spend right now. And he might lose out his turret here. He's got to be careful. Spears going to continue to come in. Connects with Kiki, but as you can see, Kiki has a lot of health to work with here. The hook does land on the Woolite, does some decent damage with the help of that pulled over Peacemaker. And again, Crack has not moved here, and wave clear between Nocturne and Twisted Fate up against Kazganili is ridiculous, and right now Tordos is very low on HP. It's not going to come in. Woolite going to get connected on that one, but the heal, the Summer Heal, actually pretty much mitigate the entire amount of damage, and right towards bottom, both of them still going head to head here, and that Super Mega Death Rocket, well, it was just used, I believe, middle. Could have been top lane. I actually didn't see it come in. I'm gonna say it was top lane. Either way, it is now down. And Woolite, well, he's been able to build finally a little bit of lead here in this top lane. 120 to 104 CS. Angel. Yeah, the Star Wars collection, I thought about buying it actually. It's pretty cheap. And right now, well, Luna, he's gonna get ganked here. Can he survive long enough though to kill? Oh, no. No, he can't. Morworth picks up that one. But yeah, I was thinking about buying that Star Wars collection. There's a lot of games there though I think I would never play. That's the problem. Knights of the Republic looks fun. Kiki's, well, this kill looks fun for him as well. But if the flash comes in, he pops his ultimate to try to chase down after him. He gets slowed up as well. And he might not pick up this kill. He might actually get killed himself because Morworth is coming in. And there it is. Rampage from Morworth. He's now 4-0. Has all the kills for his team. And Nick will barely survive right there with that flash coming in. But still, they are down in gold. Yes, they're up in kills at 4-2. But CCC, they are still behind in this game here.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
And Shine Up picks up the top turret, so that will actually give them the gold lead finally. But now Nico's actually a smart play with them to steal away that red buff, but with Twisted Fate ultimate up, they have to back away. They have to be careful, and that's the synergy with Twisted Fate Nocturne. They can get around the map very, very quickly, and honestly, Twisted Fate helps Nocturne when using their powers combined. Turret already very low on life here, and we're seeing now actually Mikey show up here in mid lane actually, giving Babunia some free time to farm up here on the bottom side. Actually picked up a Negatron cloak to mitigate some of the damage that Mikey was doing, but now he's gonna head up. I think he realized that there's gonna be a push coming into that either red buff or onto that middle turret here. And Nick, well, he'll get caught out, but he will get the stun off, and they will four-man turn right onto Kale. And Kale is a dead woman. Woolite picks up that kill. He's now 1-0-1. And they might be able to push in for something finally here. But Dragon being started up on the side of CCC. And actually, they're going to be able to secure this one. Ooh, that Super Mega Death Rocket was fired half a second earlier. That would have been enough. But, oh, the flash Rumpers comes in on Tordos, but they don't have the go kart behind it. They don't have enough ability to chase him down. And, well, they will force them back away. And unfortunately, that flash was a waste of that Babunia. Not to mention that teleport too, so they won't stop the dragon, they won't pick it up or any kills off it, but maybe they can get a turret. And now teleport coming in from Mikey. They're looking for some kills here, but Bunia, he will certainly get taken down, and maybe someone else. But Marth going head to head against Nick here. He has to be careful, he cannot afford to extend that far. The spear's coming in, he flashes in, picks up the kill. Mikey actually secures that one. And the spear gonna come in on the Woolite, gets the kill on him as well. And Super A's will flash away, leaving his AD carry alone to die. And those spears so damn close. Super A's, I'm not sure if he's gonna escape this. One more spear is all it takes. Torador's, he gets exhausted up. Oh, and he gets the kill. That will be almost an ace coming in. Now Kiki's will get the slow, we'll get the fear off. Flashes as well just to make sure that I can get it. And he will eventually get the kill. There it is, popping his ultimate. That was a little unfortunate. Meantime though, they do pick up the middle turret, the side of CCC, and they do link up the gold lead to 2.5 thousand. Kale's a woman? Yeah, of course Kale's a woman. Did you know that Kale and Morgana are sisters? Yup. Full of all those facts today. And Babunia is dead. Not much to say about that. Taken down with a little bit of juggling of the aggro. Now it's 9-4 here. But now, middle lane's being shoved in on them. They have to be careful. Nick and Willie both going for it here. There's no Sheen on Nick, so fortunately he won't do that much damage to turrets, but you can see Woolite is just shredding through it with that Bloodthirster. And they will pick up 2 free ones in that middle lane here. So trying to claw back the gold, 3-2 in turrets, but they are down 4-9 in kills. And not to mention down that dragon. Not gold for that worth.
See?
Oh, Nick. Unfortunately, still not sitting on that much ability power. He can't clear out these waves quick enough. I mean, he does it pretty damn fast with the help of him alone, and even Nocturne throwing a Q. They're going to clear out these waves too quick, and it's going to be up to the side of CC to siege away. And try to hit a couple of spears. Maybe a hook to really open things up. Alright, hook and kicked up for Bunia, spear as well. He will just back away. Obviously with that Negatron cloak, tank up quite a bit of damage here. That Rod of Ages though still not done. And that is a major downside for him. He needs that completed here. Honestly, it stacks up over time here, and it's gonna take a while for that one to really get going, but we do have Mikey pushing on that bottom lane. Ends up getting that one for himself, so it takes it 3-3 in turrets, ties everything back up there. He's not done shoving just yet. Has an Ashes Tooth, has a Seeker's Arm Guard, and the poke, it's coming in strong here, and they're gonna pick up this middle turret for free. That will now give them the lead here, and linking their gold lead to 2.3 thousand, and they're kind of running away. They're a little bit scared here. Maybe just trying to reposition a little bit as well. As the whole will come in on the Nick, he will take actually quite a bit of damage from that. He'll probably be forced to go back to base here to heal up. But he has ultimate. Kiki's almost has it up as well, but they're going to lose out on their bomb turret as well. They're going to get a huge advantage over them if they do lose this, and right now they're trying to do everything they can, but it gets taken down. This is a huge win for CCC. Remember, they did tie in their first set of games versus Rocks. And Denial, I mean, they basically have to win this, and then they can afford to lose their next game, their next series, and still be in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Alright, so we're about to hit that 20-minute mark. Out of Aegis, fortunately for Bubunia, still not completed. Almost has the money for it too. And he's really gonna need that. What's his tier currently at as well? 441, so Saracen Brace could be coming soonish. If he wants it. Do you see Mowarth though? Has that Spirit of the Elder Lizard. And it has the Hex Drinker and the Brutalizer behind that. So actually has some pretty good damage. He's not that tanky though. So one gold card and one Rune Prison could actually kill him. Pair that in with the vision you get from Karma's Leash. You're not going to escape that one, so It all depends on how these team fights really break out. If they can catch Morwith in a bad spot, but what sucks for them is the disengage on the side of CCC is pretty damn strong. You have a Kale to speed up and slow down. You have a Kha'Zix who can jump and slow down someone. You have Nidalee who can obviously just switch forms, leap and run, and even use heal. Caitlyn has a distance gap, and Thresh has obviously the Flay and the ultimate with the box to hold people off. So it's going to be very hard, even with that super hard engage of a Nocturne, to really open things up. He needs to get a fear onto someone, and then hope that the gold card and the Rune Prison come in off that very quickly. And chat went dead silent again. Dragon back up here. Dragon will be killed almost instantly by the side of CCC. 34.3 thousand gold to 30.6. And the CS between both teams is pretty close. Woolite taking half damage with one spear. He has to be careful. That spear would have killed him. And now Kha'Zix coming in. And he wants something. He wants Woolite. And, well, he won't get it. Woolite will flash over the wall. Looks like Karma was able to escape a little bit. Twist Fate just needs ultimate to give him vision to maybe escape this one. Supermake's Death Throw comes in. It connects with Nikos. He picks up the kill. Super Ace is going to get taken down. But Nocturne uses ultimate to mill the team. We'll look for something here. They're looking for Mikey. They do get the Rune Prison. Will they get the fear? They have the red buff for the slow. Morwith coming in from the backside. Mikey will go down as Babunia picks up that one. And now Twist of Fate off the backside. Not sure why he's exactly there. Ace going to kill him. Or not. Morwith will. The jump. And Denial just seemed to kind of be, I don't want to say throwing it, but it was only a 2-for-2 trade there. A lot of pings coming down from both these teams. We like clear out the vision, and Shina picks up that last whisper. So that's his 2-item combo. He's up against Woolite with that static shiv now. And as you can see, he doesn't really need to build any armor pen. There's not a lot of armor on the other side. And that Negatron cloak, or the Spectral Cow picked up now for Kha'Zix. The only one that has armor is Mikey. There's a Tortoise. No, that death cap down. You saw the damage his one spear did to Woolite. If you're in Woolite's shoes, you have to be careful. You cannot afford to get hit by one of those spears. And Kiki's built with a Cutlass. Actual Baron being started up here. No one's even in position to spot this one out. We're going to see Karma come around to give a ward onto it, but it's just not going to matter. The spear, fortunately, does not connect, and there's no one there to even stop this. And this should be a free Baron. Give it over to the side of CCC. All they have to do is just make sure to smite it down. And Supermaker Death Throw comes in. It's not going to be enough. It was so close, though. And Morwith does pick that one up. And that is the first Baron of the game going over to the side of CCC. Play the Rune King now done for Kiki's. Feral player done as well. But I don't know. I don't really like those items right now on him. I mean, if he had a couple more kills and maybe if the team wasn't, pretty fed, then he'd be okay. But if he dies on the backside, he's dead. Need a again, Jason Kaplan. Hi, Onion. Yes, we do. Alright, so with this Baron, they're trying to siege away this turret. And the thing is, once 1 or 2 spears land, since they have no healing, that is going to be a push onto that inhibitor turret. And you can see them trying to ward up over the wall, trying to spot when those do come in. And they're doing a pretty good job so far here of dodging everything. Dude, Kiki's trying to spell shield those traps, but fortunately she can put them down a little bit quicker than he can. But still, I mean, they're unable to siege away this turret, and instead it looks like they're going to just settle for a top turret. Push straight onto that. I see since Denal are out of position to stop this one. But they're able to get there quick enough here, and it looks like they actually might have done it, but they're immediately going to back away for that turret. And that one will fall here, so we'll have now 6-3 in turrets. And counter clockwise, they're still looking for their opportunity. Finally pushing that hook as a spear combo would have been it. Unfortunately, Didn't land it here, and Nick, well, Ace in the hole doing some really good damage to him. It's gonna force him to go back and heal here, but honestly he has his ultimate, so he's not too worried. And Will, if he gets hit with a spear here, he's dead. Ooh, it's such a sliver of life, and he has to back away. This should be the inhibitor turret being taken. Morath, though, taking a lot of damage from Rise there. They will back off, and they probably will just heal up a little bit. Maybe go by and push that inhibitor. Seems like a little confusion in the team. I'm not sure what to do right now. Some of them look like wanted to push, and others wanted to back away. Yeah, Ultimate's Fate, though, does have his Zhonya's Hourglass done, so he can just ult into the back. Maybe he's a hard initiate. So he ult into the back, gold card someone, and then Zhonya's to stay alive while the rest of his team finally does catch up and close that gap. But booting off to the bottom side here, that Rod of Ages has been completed a while ago. But Morath has now that Banshee's Veil. See if against his double AP comp, that's going to help quite a bit here. It's going to eat either a gold card, it could eat a Rune Prison. Unfortunately for him, it can just eat some random other spell, but he's pretty tanky. 153 magic resist, 2,000 life. I mean, he can't survive against a Woolite, but he could also just 1v1 Woolite at the same time. You can see both teams, though, playing a little bit slower. Denial. Looking to catch out someone. That Baron buff should be falling off here. There it goes. And they're looking for that inhibitor. Nocturne off to the southeast side. Kikis might look for the engage. They might lose out on their inhibitor, though. And the hook, it will connect. Gold card comes in onto Nikos. And Kikis going to stick to the backside chair to harass them down, but eventually just will let them run free. And won't go for it. Gold card yet again lands on a Thresh, but he flashes out of this one. Gets some distance. And both teams still really hesitant to fight. You can see that even though, you know, CCC, they have that inhibitor turret down, and now the inhibitor, they're still very hesitant to actually go for anything. They probably don't feel confident enough to win these fights. Alright, so another dragon again. And now we're at that 28-minute mark with 46.6 thousand gold to 39.6. So 7,000 difference here. As we can see, the Zhonya's picked up for Mikey. The Void Staff picked up for Tordos. And Shina's still working towards that Phantom Dancer here, but it should be completed soon. You can see them now with the middle inhibitor down. Looks like they want to shove onto this bottom turret here, and it looks like they might be able to. But they still need to land that spear. Unfortunately, they still need to connect with something before they can push in, even though it will be a 5-on-4 fight. Obviously, someone has to sit over towards middle to defend that wave, and it looks like it's going to be Twisted Fate here. Teleport coming in. And here we go. Here's the siege. Blue buff for Tordos. You see Nick being pinged out here. Spear's connecting. No, it's not getting Baboonia down at half HP here. And what? Getting one to the face, but you can see they're trying to harass as much as they can over the wall. Those lily heals are just a little bit too tough for him. And a wave clear coming in from Jinx and from TF. A little bit too strong for the side of CC to deal with, but eventually they will break through these defenses, I feel. So Super Beans are still shoving down middle. You're seeing White finish his Last Whisper now. Any second now, I think next wave, they're gonna push in straight for it. Nocturne pops the ultimate, goes straight to Torres to the backside, does some insane damage to him. We'll get the fear off as well. He's exhausted up, he's looking for the 1v1. He might actually pull it off as well as he's chasing him down. Looks like he will get the kill. And that is exactly what they needed here. Now they're going straight for more. They see him on the side with that Nocturne Q, and he will hop over the wall, and it looks like he will escape. Meantime, though, we're going to try and chase him down, try to get a Rune Prison in. Unfortunately, it won't work out. And now Kiki's. The spell showed that up here. The Nexus turrets Oh, taking a heavy beating here. Already down to below half-life, and yet no one's even backing away to defend against us. That actually might go down here. One more hit, and that will be the Nexus turret taken down. And there will be only one left remaining now, as we do have Super A's pick up the kill onto Mikey Yara, but they're just trying to stall for time, and honestly, that's working out brilliantly for him, though. We do see Kiki's now is back at base, and we'll be able to push that wave back off. Alright, so Seraph's Embrace has been completed for Babunia. Makes him a lot tankier, as you do see even the Spectral's Cow picked up. They want to go for a turret there, but Baron is back up. They need to get back to base here. They've lost their mill inhibitor, and they need to shove the wave out as far as they possibly can, get that respawn in. And then from there they can contest away Baron. But then again, like we said before, their Nocturne, not that strong of a Baron taker. And he actually hasn't bought an item in a very long time.
Red team's
He's on 1,300 gold, so he can't pick up a Words Mail for that rando wins, but he's just hasn't been able to complete anything here. Alright, well, their inhibitor has come back to life. I believe they have almost killed the last wave of super minions. Oh, they have killed the waves. Alright, so they finally don't have to worry about middle just as much. But now they have to defend on a Baron, and it looks like we're going to have all that vision taken away from them by CCC. And Morath actually has a Warden Spell, so he's got a little bit of armor here. And as in, he takes quite a bit. Babunia, though, coming in from the side. Maybe trying to clear out a ward or two, but he'll have to back away here, and Kiki's obviously eating the trap. He's going to be spotted out. And they want that pink ward. If they can get that down, and that can deny them the vision, at least the ability to take away the vision. Baron already down at half HP here, and you can see on the sides, no one's really there. Twist Fate needs to pop his ultimate, needs to get in the vision, and that will be taken down before they can do anything about it. Hook gonna connect on Babunia, ace in the hole as well. Won't be enough to pick him off, but they get the Baron nonetheless. And now they're forcing Denial back on the defense. Nocturne smashes Baron. How does Nocturne smash Baron? He has no execute. How is he supposed to outsmite a Kha'Zix who has a % damage off his Q, which is amplified off of Baron being alone? Nocturne's one of the worst smiters there is. Obviously you can kind of ult in, but you still don't have an ability to really just chip away and execute the objective. That inhibitor does get taken down here. And of course we have a pause. Come on, Kiki's probably some ping again. Yep, there it is. Having some issues like he had in the last game. How's that completely different? Well, still, Nocturne is slow at doing it. As a champion. That's still true. Right, I've actually done that before. To Dragon. Rank 1 Howling Gale picked up the kill onto Dragon once. Pretty fun stuff. That was like back in Season 1 though. Alright, looks like his ping issues have sorted out. And we will begin back underway here, but it'll be very difficult for them to defend on this. Just need to make sure to not get hit by any of these spears. You can see Willite, he's gonna have to dance pretty freaking hard if he wants to be able to do this here. And well, you see that push potentially coming in. Shina able to get a couple of hits onto the turret. Fate ultimate, and Nocturne looks like they're going to go for the gauge. They wanted to defend on this. They're going straight for Shida in the backside, but he gets the ultimate from Kale. Mikey R does use his zonies as well to survive for a little bit longer. Super Death Target comes in, connects as well. Kigis picks up the kill, and they're looking at chasing down Nick really far ahead, then gets blown up before he can even use his zone use right there. He's completely bursted down the Spirit, connects on the Willa as well, so they're winning this fight. It's only a 2-for-2 now, a 2-for-3 trade, and we're going to see more in the backside as well. Tortoise trying to chase down Babooni, the hook, not going to connect. It doesn't matter, not going to escape a Kazak's Thresh and in Italy. That's a double kill for him. And that is Super. He's the last man standing. And with Superman's pushing in the middle, I want to say CCC are going to tie this up here and take home 3 points. They're going to walk right past the turret, maybe even take it down. I say they can just walk right by it. There's only one X's turret up for them to fight. And they have 20 seconds pretty much on the enemy team here. And I'm surprised GG's aren't even being called just yet, because with that one X turret to defend, isn't going to do much of anything. And that one will fall very, very quickly. So CCC, going to take home 3 points, going to go up to 6 here. And this will allow the side of Denial to go up to 9. So fortunately not securing their spot just yet. I believe one more win will give them that spot. But either way, congratulations to CCC. After that first game, I thought, you know, pretty much going to be over for them. But they come back, play very well, and end the game with over a 10,000 goal lead. So guys, we're going to go a quick little break. When we come back, we're going to our next set of games. And actually, before we go to break, I'm going to check out what that is. It's going to be Oh My Gosh versus Counter Clockwise. I believe, though I might change that. It'll be up in the air, but we'll be back in just a few, guys.